Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the pre-market outlook for the date of 10th December. And see, yesterday the market, based on the behavioral research we have been doing, the Nifty and Sensex have most given an attempt to resume its attemptness or effect of reversal kind of actions, and based on that action the market somewhat sustained above the important support zones. Anyhow, the supports are, even though tested, the strength what it has been already witnessed has been continued with the attempt of bouncing or reversing from the support zones. Anyhow, though there are supports we have been clearly shown on the charts of price actions in the Nifty and other indexes, the direction is the lacking area where the Nifty or Sensex actually really going to be make a direction like or a move like. Why it is happening, even though the supports and all clearly found or bottom and all found, the strength through that way of finding the supports, the strength also being tested. Why this direction is not yet found? Because the Nifty and Bank Nifty, particularly these kind of major sectoral indexes, not having or not experiencing a follow through actions in the buying. See, the where the area real supports are lying, there only the demand based buyings and all actually arriving or giving cushion. But after that, while it is trying to move up, while it is trying to attain an immediate or intermediate, whether it is minor or major resistance point, it is actually hesitating or it is actually struggling to move beyond that zones because of the lack of buying in the follow through action. So that is what the reason. Anyhow, we are now feeling good about markets activity because of its attempt taken for the bouncing or reversing kind of things. So if it is continuing, we can expect the Nifty again testing or going beyond the level of 26,000, and which may be helping the index to build somewhat better than the previous 2 or 3 sessions. And see, based on the fifth and fourth high and low point, as we have already discussed, the market is somewhat actually trying to move above the point of fourth and fifth high. And if it is consecutively holding the 4th December's low, there we can get the signal that the market's lower movement or a corrective phase like movement and all may get trapped, and the bouncing activities may be getting increased. Because of that, the resistance point at the near to the Nifty and Sensex's level may be easily get broken, and the major resistance and all will be acting or becoming as a core point hereafter then. So these and all the based on the behavioral based outcomes from yesterday's session for the Nifty and the Sensex we can have. And for the upcoming session, like right from today and tomorrow, what it may be happening like, if you want to know, you should actually keenly and closely monitor the levels we have mentioned in today's report as well as in the upcoming sessions. One, because while adhering these kind of levels we have mentioned along with the characteristics of the benchmark indexes we are explaining, if you are togetherly coping these points and maintaining the things and all in the way what we have given as an explanation, you will be getting a good point of gains or profits as long as an opportunity in an increased manner. That is what. Today the markets open maybe in the way of a quiet start we can see, or a flat or a soft opening we can see. This is almost mirroring the a signal from the major global indices. We can have the same kind of neutral stance they are having. So, but after opening the things that are maybe here in today's move, we can expect a trend may be turning towards a sideways one with an intention to consolidate within a thin range or a tight range until it is getting a clear direction by the way of getting breakout or breakdown. In the case, if the Nifty is trying to consolidate between the level of 25,700 as the core support for the Nifty on the positional front, even though it is acting as intraday one for the day. And the resistance point of is 25,900, which may not be having that much significance. Anyhow, it is now capping the Nifty's attempt to move higher. So these points are actually expected to give the bracketed trading behavior for the Nifty. So until it is trading between these levels, 25,700 and 25,900, it is better to avoid following Nifty and Bank Nifty kind of index-based trades, because the trades ranges and all, while there is a very minimal kind of activities in the price action, it would be better to concentrate on any individual stocks or any other sectors, even like a mid-cap index one can follow for getting 10 to 15 points of swings. One can keep entering and exiting in the mid cap index rather than looking for Nifty and Bank Nifty if there are movements very tight manner witnesses. And positionally, if you see the Nifty is keep holding 25,700, there onwards one can confirm as it has been already having that much of a strength. Still, it is not giving up the 25,700 level. And if it is keep closing in the weekly basis for this week and next week, the probability will be increasing in a higher manner to reach or even to make another all-time high point also. So this is the point the positional traders should be noting, why the Nifty is actually giving the retracement back, that means a pullback kind of activities, and what the really the demand zone is going to act like this 25,700, what it is going to act. So if it is really acting in the price actions, what will be the result of this particular support point we are actually having? So these and all based on the result, what we have been predicting is the point of 25,700, as long as getting held by the Nifty, would be the chance for making a big opportunity to move beyond 26,300. Once again, the all-time high also may be expected. But for that, it should actually keep holding this zone in a weekly closing basis. And for the sectors analysis, we can have the sectors like bank, metal, realty, IT, automobile, pharma, energy. These sectors probably dominating in today's market movement, even though there are predictions about a tight range of movements or a sideways kind of activities. The stock specific actions from these sectors may be dominating the markets. However, by getting the direction also in today's move, which side the breakout or a breakdown is happening, the direction may be found based on today's actions. From the stocks front, day traders can focus on Asian Paints, Keynes Technology once again, Tata Power, Zydus Life Sciences, Graphite India, Anupam Rashayan, Highway Infrastructure. Based on news and technical behavior, we have provided these stocks for intraday traders. So keeping stop loss would be very important for all kind of transaction, and don't forget to maintain the stop loss. Strict stop loss is needed here to protect everyone's capital as well as managing the risk reward. So everyone can have an enthusiastic trading day if it is giving a direction based on the breakout or breakdown. Otherwise, it is better to keep your focus on individual stocks. Thank you for participating in today's pre-market session. We can have a special session on tomorrow's one based on today's close. Let's see what happens in tomorrow's one. Until then, we wish everyone to have an enthusiastic trading day.